Hello, Mad Mike 1222. Oh no, I need to forget a letter. Mad Mike 222. There we go. I forget a number. 8. Oh god, I remember one of my responses for for Maltese application, and just remember that I memed the shit out of the whole thing. How's everyone doing today? We got the early crowd in. If you can't tell, my voice is a lot better. Thankfully I didn't go too long last night. The night will go a little longer. Probably, possibly, maybe. I don't know. I just kind of guess. The fish have been fed. Their light is set to moon tank. They're all chilling. And now we're listening to Issues. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Anime Night's tomorrow. Tate, Mike, I know you're both part of the Sakura Penguins gang, so I figure I'd bring it up now too. How's everyone doing today? Wait, what? Anime Night tomorrow. We do Anime Night every week. Oh, you're good. We got Anime Night tomorrow. We watching more Konosuba. Might watch the Rascal movie. Still gonna be finishing up Konosuba. Maybe. We might also we might just say fuck it and watch Toradora. I might just executive decision it. The vote is still tied between 86 and Kaguya Love is War. So you might just do both of them. Or I can pick one. Life was worth the sacrifice. Don't care about us, but I know someone who does. It's a great song, by the way. So much I could say to you. You mean we're gonna be doing literally nothing and watching most of one episode and maybe a movie. Maybe a movie. But yes, that is exactly what's gonna happen. But a rom-com. I know, I love it, Mike. I've seen the first season, but not the second one. We're gonna watch it dubbed because the dubbed narrator is so funny. Oh my god. The dubbed narrator does a better job than the sub narrator. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I can't be tired. It's a Friday. It's a 10 o'clock on a Friday. I need to pull myself together here. Oh man. It was like mid. Let me turn that off real quick. Let me see if I can't pull up like a quick. We're still early into the stream. Yeah, we're still 7 minutes. I usually start at 10. Kaguya Love is War dub narrator. Listen to this. Just
First, you fall in love. Then, you confess it. Ask anyone, and they'll say this is a wonderful thing. But they are so very wrong. Love is no game. It's war. Whoever gives their heart first will be conquered.
The dub narrator goes hard as fuck. There's no reason for him to go as hard as he does. Yeah, so good. For some reason, I vividly remember the Talking Panties anime last week. You know, Tate, I'm not gonna lie, I had forgotten about the Talking Panties anime. Completely forgotten about it. And those words hit me in the face like a slap. Like a real person slapping me. Those hit me in the face. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember that now. 86 and Love is War are actually tied right now. I did see that. Technically speaking, I could, in theory, break the tie. I don't know if I want to break the tie. English. But we still have to finish Konosuba. And in theory, Toradora. And the Rascals Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai movie. I mean, we have like a lot actually that we like are behind on. Yes, you want to vote for 86. But think of it this way, Tate. If we watch 86, think about the fact that we might only watch one episode a week at most. You also finally got a job. You can work, and you can work towards that PC. Let's go. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. What's the job? You sounded like Marge Simpson there for a second. My voice is still a little tender, so I'm not going to go full voice acting with my stupid voices and things I do for some of these characters. Just for my own fortitude, I guess. I don't know, make up the words. So I got to... what, like... 10, I think?
Is it just me?
10 Earth
Does the village have more malevolence than before?
I feel it too.
Since I'm only 19, it's customer service. Hey, don't shit on customer service jobs.
Are you looking for Chief Sledge?
I got some friends out of college that do
I'm sorry, but the
not
chief is indisposed right
base
now
customer
due to
service
illness
stuff.
and will
It's a
not
little
be
more
taking
specialized,
visitors.
but they work in a customer
is?
service field.
But be of good cheer. In the name of the shepherd, I vow to heal this noble servant of the people.
Oh, it's the fucking fake shepherd
so
again.
You're the shepherd, are you?
Nothing escapes your eye, my lady.
Why is there another one?
Indeed, I am the renowned, the incomparable Shepherd Malfour.
Don't you think he would see
You
the
can't see us in the
seraph?
slightest.
No, he can't.
All hail the mighty shepherd.
I
They
can
can't
tell
see
from
the
your
seraph.
unique accoutrements that you wish you were a shepherd as well. Eminently understandable, but I cannot recommend it.
Oh, really? Why not?
The shepherd's life is one of solitude. He spends his days in constant battle.
Oh, okay.
Appreciated by the world he cherishes.
Oh, it must be so hard.
Okay.
In any case, rest assured that the village chief is in the caring hands of Shepherd Malfour.
Owen Sean has for service. If here in Costa Rica they didn't pay 4 or 5 times. Yup. You know what? Fair enough. However, I will say at least it's a start. You know what I mean? I know that's not a lot
Do you
of
think it's malevolence that's causing
help,
his illness?
but as 19 without college
Is the chief
experience,
even sick?
it's a
I don't
good
trust
place
that
to start
guy.
getting the money for college experience
But we
and
do
your
know that the
PC.
amount of malevolence in this village is increasing.
Let's start by reviving the blessing of Gadaden. We can worry about the chief after that.
I used to work under the table below
Makes
minimum
sense.
wage.
That's the real shepherd's
So.
job, after all.
I've been there. Although it wasn't 40-hour work weeks. What do you got for me? A priest who studies archaeology. We need to store their blessing to Gadaden. Odadin. Is that where I am right now? We're on the PC. Yes. PC. Real dirt leech. It was in.
Did that kid have resonance or something? That dirt leech he talked about is a hellion,
What is
isn't
going-
it?
Yes. It's a very troublesome hellion with high vigilance. It'll be difficult to catch it.
I want the AMD 3800 and 3800. Okay. It seems like you're going pretty CPU heavy. I didn't... You could probably get away with a 3700X. So where am I supposed to go here? This is interesting because I have... Okay, we really ought to look into the murders in Pendrago. And then... Will these remove it? Oh, yeah, so we just gotta wait. That's the... Doesn't. Dirt Leech Hellion, a priest who studies archaeology. Litworg Bearwoods are... Okay. Huh. I need to find Emir Cave. The thing is, GPUs are stupid overpriced right now, but I could go for a slightly better one. That's the one that I was when I started when I looked. Oh, yeah. GPUs are still overpriced because of... I'm feeling better. If my voice isn't giving that away. Hopefully it is a little more than it was. I am feeling better, though. Still a little loopy.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
Didn't take as much stage will today as I have in the last couple. Which is only a problem because when I drink. I sound better? Good. I know I'm not back 100, but 90. Yesterday was like 75. So we'll probably go longer today than we did yesterday. Although I probably won't go, 12 hours or anything crazy.
Enemy spotted, Lilac.
My hope is to at least find the Earth of Historia, because I don't think I have a ton of the game left after I get the Earth of Historia.
We won't lose to you.
Am I drinking lots of fluids? Oh yeah, I've been taking... DoorDash had a thing where they've been doing $10 off convenience store orders, so I've been getting like $10 worth of Gatorade for basically free. And just I've done that a couple times. Absolutely abusing that coupon. The RTX 3060 is like 350 more than the 2060. Yeah, the 3060 is a lot stronger, but the 3000 series cards are absolutely impossible to find. And what's up, Mike?
Enemy spotted, Lilac.
What are you weak to? Might as well just absolutely annihilate them. Whoop. Boink.
Can't just run around blindly.
Yeah, we can't kind of just run around blindly. What are they gonna do? Stop me? I need to make sure I go to a... Comes soon. Okay. I would love to. However, it's going to be Gatorade. 1 second. Appreciated. Which chase sequence? There's a couple that I remember, Mike. Hello, Snack. The sand from Undertale? Is this the point where I tell you I've never played Undertale? The community for Undertale is completely turning me off, never wanting to play it.
Purification complete.
I don't remember what the chase scene is, but the first in Kamurocho. I don't remember having any issues with the chase scenes. So I don't really know.
Gotcha, Gald.
Jeez, it's been a while. Because, so I played 4, right? And that had a couple chase scenes, but the chase scenes in 4 was so stupid easy.
Wasn't worried for a moment.
It's a game everyone should play at some point.
Tiger Blade!
I'll consider it. It's not high on my list. I don't think it's even on my list.
I can't believe there are so many Hellions.
Also, this therefore I'm gonna start with the 2016 if I ever get the chance to upgrade to the 3060 and just upgrade. That's smart. That's one of the nice things about building a desktop is you can very comfortably upgrade parts. And if you know you're like, oh, I don't really want to upgrade my motherboard. Wow, that's a dumb one. If I don't want to upgrade my CPU, you won't have to upgrade a lot of stuff. Just upgrade your graphics card. Now, sometimes there are, you know, sometimes you want to upgrade your CPU, you gotta upgrade your motherboard. And for me, I had to upgrade my motherboard and my RAM because my RAM was so old. But, yeah. I played it last year, even after knowing the community lights. It's an experience. I've watched a guy named Pineapple Sama, I think is his kind of name. Australian streamer, small. I watched him play Visions of Undertale, and he goes live like at this point like once a month. He used to go live a lot when I was working in the morning, and I used to. That was the reason I woke up. Was I would just get up and make sure I was watching his stream. And that's how I actually got to work on time. A large cave.
Keep your guard.
These are really low level enemies. No, none of no. You gotta bash the guy's stand over until he runs out without bumping into people. It's hard as fuck. What difficulty are you playing on, Mike? I wonder if it's different based on the difficulty, because I don't remember having any trouble with any of the chases. Hard? No, I might be playing the games on hard now, though. That's the thing. I think I definitely played 4 on hard.
Enemy spotted, Lila. Demons come forth.
Disagree. Really? What is your beef with Undertale? I'm curious. This is coming, by the way, I'm asking as someone who has had no intention of ever playing it, so please do not feel like whatever by my harsher use of words than necessary. Hello there, undead magician. Just get him. That was a nasty cough. Did not like that, no sir. I run through here. How long are you even trying to beat him, Mike? I'm curious now. I really hate these casters.
Everyone okay?
Since last night.
Focus,
Holy
guys.
crap. I mean, that's last night. Last night is any time before you go to bed. Woo! I was sitting at 4 break gauge, might as well, right?
Do not underestimate.
Is there not? Oh boy. Hello there.
Wasn't worried for a moment.
Hello, Tully, not a furry tiger. Well, if we end up having to do the thing where we had to do for when we beat what was it? Remember how we had to clear Yakuza 1 there was that chase scene you couldn't beat in the car.
Hooray, you're
If we have
done.
any issues with that, if we have to do like a fix like that, we can do it like that. I can run through it for you, but I don't remember the chase. I think it's just like you just kind of have to get a line down, and I just dodged everything. I didn't try to jump like anything. If I'm remembering it correctly, which I might not be.
Let's get this over with.
You gotta do a fight every time you want to do the chase. Oh. That's inconvenient. Yeah, but no one defending the community at all, but the game doesn't hold a gun in your head before it's used. Well, he could just be disagreeing, Snack, with you saying that everyone should play it.
Let us not be.
Which you could have a very just reason for.
Where did I go wrong?
Who knows?
Ready, Mick Leo! Serpent of Tiger Blade! Crimson X! Sword Ring!
I am just out here fighting for my fucking life. Wow, those weren't words. I am so fucking hyped over being able to build a PC. I know, it's always exciting. Building a computer is always so much fun. I'll never have my whole life with potato laptops. It's an exciting time to finally be able to upgrade.
We won't lose to you.
I've had some pretty potato computers before I got my first job. And then since then, I've been able to just kind of upkeep my PC every year. I actually have to drain my water cooling loop, or at least put some more water in. Don't necessarily need to drain it. It's still pretty clear. I have the water and the coolant, so like I just gotta put it in, and a bottle. I used to use a water bottle I cut in half, and then put like tape on to like waterproof it, and so stupid. And I used to use part of my tubing I would attach to that, and that's how I used to refill my loop.
Snacks.
But I finally bought a fucking squeeze bottle because I was like, this is so dumb. A squeeze bottle is like $4. I can buy a squeeze bottle. Only problem is my dad wants me to get a $600 laptop rather than spending $1,000 on a really good PC. Yeah, I mean, that is how parents are. Usually they want you to get a specific thing, and you want to do the one thing, and kind of hard to convince them. And, you know, you just have to figure that out.
Let's make it quick!
They interact with me. That's a different story. What do they do?
You know,
We
you're
won't
pretty-
push then, Billy. We will not push. Where am I supposed to go in here? I mean, this is the obvious. Like, I'm looking around this map. This is built like a boss arena. Is the game's audio really loud? I can turn it down a bit. I got quite a bit of room to turn it down. Oh, hold on. Announcements. Okay. Gotta pull up Cool. Perfect. Allow me to turn the game down slightly for you. Because it could just be a little loud. This game, the Tales games, I have to turn my, so I usually keep my headset volume around 30. It's currently at 12 to be at the same volume. Tales games are very loud. I have to remove about 21 decibels of sound. Likewise again with Fire Emblem, I had to remove 7.
Ready, Mick Leo! Tiger Blade!
So they're just very loud games in general. Anyways, I think maybe Elliot too overpowered. This isn't fair anymore. She has a 17, a Might 17 lance with 2 range, and she's a Falcon Knight. It sounds like you're doing the exact thing you need to be doing on a maddening run of Fire Emblem. It sounds like you're doing just what you need to do. Just like I'm gonna be doing Brawler Lysithea. Brawler Lysithea is gonna be amazing. And by amazing, I mean she's gonna be terrible. I'm not really sure what the plan is. Caster Dedue, most OP unit.
So good.
I should have given
Especially
Dedue
after
all
battle.
those speed bonuses that I had, because I had all those like items to boost stats. I should have given Dedue before the final fight speed bonuses and just watched as no one could double. As he just doubled everybody, including casters, and becoming an unkillable wall. It would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful. Dancer Dedue. Honestly, that sounds even more beautiful. Mage tank to do.
Don't underestimate.
What the fuck? This is the type. This. Oh my god. It's a small lad. I'm really high settings.
Oh, tiny.
What game specifically are you interested to see? Stop! Stop it! Stop hurting me! Hey, it's Snack. Beat the shit out of him. Me, your small lad. That's a good question to be asking. I'm concerned now. Apparently one of the mods have it out for you. Anyone ever seen the anime Sabagabu Girl Survival Club?
We're survivors, no matter
Because that's
the
another.
odds.
Wait, what? Making the grade? This is proof that you've received over 50 grade from one battle. Are they not one and the same? Oh!
Did I become a hellion?
Yeah, now give me the orb.
I'm sorry.
There's mainly Genshin.
must
I've
have
always wanted to
caused you
switch
all
over
great
from PS4
trouble.
game to PC game for a while.
No. We're just glad you're
PC
all right.
gaming can be great. PS4, especially over console gaming. There's some things that I
My name is
honestly
Forcia.
really like about console gaming.
Oh my! There's an
And that's just kind of a
Iris gem
convenience and
here.
ease thing. You install the
An
game.
Earth in
It
Historia.
should work.
Could we have that?
Cough
But of
Cyberpunk.
course, this is nowhere near enough
Cough
to show
Anthem.
my gratitude. However,
PC
No,
can usually
it's
brute force
perfect.
its way through more
Thank
games like that
dear
too.
me, what an honorable shepherd you are.
If you'd like to thank us,
Not gonna
could
say
you
that
maybe
and
give your
risk
blessing
summoning
to
a
village?
demon.
It's called Gadadin, and it's very close by.
Gadadin, that's the village outside the Shrine of the Fire Trial, correct? Do you have a vessel lined up?
We'll find one for you.
All right, I'll head over to the village for now.
Fish is swimming around the tank. My nocturnal one's come out. He's alive. That's the exciting part. Because during the day, it's always a fun game of has my fish died? You don't ever get to see him. So only like after 10 to like 6 in the morning can you see him. This guy seems to be kind of reminiscing and or upset about the death of malevolence of people. How am I feeling? Hopefully better. Hope I sound better. They prefer the term mortally challenged. My fish do, or these people that are hanging themselves? Oh, struck by stagecoach. I've gotten 334 grade against the super boss. That is impressive. I don't think I could break 100. I just don't think I'm good enough. Or
What just happened?
It was like people in
Demons.
his family
Oh.
just died.
Looks like
remember,
it. Pretty
demon
much
is
all
an
of them,
insensitive
one after
term.
another.
They prefer the term. They prefer the phrase
couldn't have been
mortally
coincidence.
challenged.
Were they murdered?
Super boss in this sounds like hell. I never will really want to fight a Tails super
restore our
boss.
health.
I mean, I say that, but I fought a couple of them. Going for that extra dungeon in Tales of Zestiria. But I also cranked the difficulty down halfway through the violent dungeons because I was 7 extra streams in Kung Fu Quest. Said I'm feeling better, and now I'm coughing up a storm. Let me get another water here in a sec once I get out of this cave. The only super boss you ever attempted is an Octopath. Jimmo's been streaming Octopath. I don't think I've seen him stream in a while. Well, if I have, he hasn't been streaming any games. Nope, stay away from me.
Enemy spotted, Lila.
Am I... Is it me? Are you allergic to Mew? No, I'm allergic to getting sick. It's an unfortunate allergy that many Americans and people around the world suffer with. When you get sick, your throat gets sore and your nose gets all stuffy. It's not preventable either. Well, but you can minimize its effects by washing your hands and, showering. I'm allergic to dying.
I was clearly the
I have
star of
plus
that battle.
57
It's
and
easiest
plus
to notice the dimmer stars when they
51.25.
shine, they
Oh, you
say.
get plus 1 grade per MA. Okay. For that game's battle going. Oh, okay. You have 57. That's a lot of attacks. You never fought Zestiria's super boss? Is it that bad? Every time I think I might be, my body rejects. That's so sad, Kung Fu Qua. Don't. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? You, the Danny DeVito meme. Never reached it because I never dropped the difficulty. I'm allergic to. Actually, I think I might just be allergic to cough. Oh boy, here he goes. I think it's absolutely hilarious how these things are weak to physical. So I finish. By the way, anime-wise, quick update for everybody. I finished Say I Love You last night. I finished the last 10 minutes of the last episode. And instead of starting something I hadn't, I've started already, I decided to instead watch Alice in Borderland. And that was kind of cool. And then I found out that Netflix had a live action adaptation. So then I watched 4 episodes of the live action adaptation. And then it was 4 a.m. And so then I went to sleep. But I'm about halfway through Alice in Borderland. Honestly, for a 3-episode show, kind of had me a little fucked up. I think I'm allergic to doesn't cough. Nothing losers imagine being allergic to stuff. I'm not nothing I've been tested for I'm allergic to. I just get sick sometimes, like, people do. I feel like this might have an Earth in Historia. That looked like a boss, right? Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Sneck thing. Yeah, million peed. Oh yeah, you're done.
The mutant hellion called Million Even calling it
Yeah, Millipede's gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, a million is way too much.
More than 2 legs is too much.
That's just your bias.
Are millipedes like rich centipedes? I don't even...
Wow, that joke was actually stated. They actually used that. They okayed that. They went millionpede, rich centipede. We got it. Fuck the tree dick. I'm called for. You know I had to do it to him. It's the lie, of course you would. The lie only does the ditzy jokes. I had a friend who was really into those characters. I will never understand him. To be fair, I haven't talked to him in years, but just really into ditzy anime characters. I'm like, why?
It was radiant, Edna. Suppose I could learn from your level of reserve.
Certified Lalai, or Lalai. I keep saying Lalai. Lila moment. Now a certified Leono
Could
moment.
this be some sort of training?
Alicia moment is not existing. Hey, soybean. So like Yui from K-On? Yeah. Yeah, a lot like Yui from K-On. The only time I like... The only time... See, Ditsy's okay, but like... I don't know. You know me. Tsundere is king. Or queen.
Enemy spotted, Lila. I'm not done yet.
I see you're doing a long Vesperia stream tomorrow. Are you gonna be ready for anime night? I say, fully knowing well that you'll be done before anime night. Actually, I just realized I don't need to stick around. You're doing it Sunday? Am I unable to read? Have I still? I promised I got a few months before I promised I had to learn how to read. I got 6 months before I had to learn how to read. I turned 23. Huh. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I forgot how to read. That's tough. Reading's tough. Reading's hard. How does everyone do it? Is Velvet tsundere or just murderous? Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I'd have to watch the hot spring scene again for research. But you know what? Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have to watch the hot spring scene again real fast for research to see if she's a tsundere or if she's just murderous. Because I think that would be the one that gives it away. Yeah, here we go. Okay, Tales of Berseria hot spring scene. Why not both? Well, maybe it is both, but we would know from the scene. There's the cat.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll second that. This feels really nice.
Hello, Eleanor. She's not wearing glasses in this one.
It's like I can feel my soul just floating off with the steam.
Okay.
Melting away. The right
This isn't the important.
His body?
Oh, and I'm inside Rokuro. Oh, look at these muscles. I'm actually as tall as I always wished I was. What the devil's going on in here?
Oh my god.
This is what makes this place so special, Meow. You feel so perfectly divine that you're so
It's beautiful.
bodies with someone else, Meow.
Ben and Mendes did the best job, in my opinion. They did. I
Looks like
love
even
it.
Bienfu and the cats have swapped bodies.
I love all of the voice
Does
changes.
that mean that the men are now in our bodies?
Oh boy.
Well, this place certainly wasted no time in getting weird or awkward.
I'm not really comfortable with this.
Aw.
What do we do? I feel like I've got an inner tube strapped to my chest.
Aizen, is this another side effect of your curse?
As if the Reaper's curse would do something so ridiculous. Probably
Erica
just that
did a great
cat
job
playing a
too.
prank on us.
I'm amazed that you can stay so calm despite all of this, Aizen.
Ha!
This is the hot
doesn't bother me in
spring
the
scene
least.
from Tales of
My
Berseria
sister
where they
and I
swap
used
bodies.
To take baths together when we were kids.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, fine, fine. No need to
Your eyes this instant! Roku
enjoy ourselves. The water here does feel
instant!
Hold on.
fine, fine. No need to shout, Eleanor. Though I have to say, your body is nicely agile. Though your butt is a bit bulky.
Hey! Keep my hands to yourself!
Eleanor, don't stand up!
Hey, cats!
Meow, you all.
I've noticed the cat's been staring at us for pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, that's Bien Fu. Smack him for me.
I'm going with both because that gave me no context at all. In the very clearly deadpan sarcastic voice, just like April's from Parks and Rec. I'm sorry, chat. I've lied to you all, and I must come clean. I'm not actually a human being, with only a slight disdain for the mortal realm. I'm actually a 300-plus-year-old, irradiated bipedal humanoid that survived the nuclear holocaust with only the slight side effect of my skin and cartilage melting off like microwaved butler. But I can't say the word butter, apparently. That's kind of tough. That's a tough word to just mess up multiple times. 6 letters, probably the easiest one in that whole thing. Reading's hard. Reading's so hard. Please put it in the Discord. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. Control Shift T. It is in miscellaneous games, and then I'm gonna blow my nose. Right underneath my immortality should be an option in every video game by Wired. The only people worse than Kotaku. I don't know. I feel like every time I bring it up, Google gives me more. Google gives me more stupid articles, and it just feeds back into my feedback.
One on your umbrella. Rose, better not to mention the mascot.
It gets long.
I love long stories. Go ahead, lay it on us.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. This little guy here, you can pull out his head to stretch out his neck, like a giraffe.
That's what you meant by it gets long?
Same goes for the nose, too. Max length, 1.5 times its
Oh,
height.
that's hilarious.
Ew, that's not even a Norman anymore.
That's right.
Being
There's
able to
things
say
like a
butter must
talisman,
be
an
a very
amulet,
hard
a
L
rabbit's
to
foot,
take.
a parrot
Yeah.
apt, that sort of thing.
I don't quite get it, but sure.
I
A
can't
charm
read
you
manga every
carry
time I
because
try, I
it's
get
special
bored.
to you, right?
You really have to
Not
read
really.
manga and
It was
series you're
given to me,
interested
so I
in,
put it on.
or like a really good one. It's not for everybody. Do I want a spoiler for this? Yeah, go for it. As long as it's not like a final boss thing. I should say that. Probably clarify that. But if you already sent it by the time that gets to you, that's on me. Hello, Mr. Garden.
A ghost. Could it be a seraph?
Ghost in a
It
city.
does make you wonder.
How many? Okay. There's a bunch of them. But we gotta be getting close, right? You know what I mean? Like we... No, don't eat the pound cake. Fuck. Stop. No. Stop it. Stop.
Perhaps
Stop.
the one
Stop. Okay. Please. For the love of everything in the world that is holy. For all that we know and love. Please, before I start screaming. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 3 more. The Norman mascot and Edna's umbrella is a post-game boss in both games. The Norman Phoenix. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Does his nose stretch out to 1.5 times his height? We're gonna beat up the talking cat. Boom, or not Boom Crush. Clone. That would like. What's the word? There's a word and I can't think of it. This is difficult. That would implies the word I'm looking for, that I'm going to be doing the post-game bosses in Zestiria. And while I do enjoy this game, not that much. Is not enough to do post-game bosses. I sprint, I run, I go zoom. Okay, look. I would have to find every Norman in the game. Oh, boy. The murders in Pendrago. A priest. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I think it's... No. Oh, it's ending Y. He spends 16 hours trying to get to the ending, and then an hour just trying to beat the boss. And then, you know, 6 hours grinding against a fucking rabbit. I feel like I'm watching a Gmod skit. Y'all ever used to play Dark RP? Anyone here used to do that? I got really... Oh.
Island is moving closer to war day by day.
No
one will listen to me, no matter what I do.
Because you've been digging a hole, girl. You're stubborn as a mule, but even so.
I won't give up. The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people.
Hey, bad guy.
You never change.
Alicia's still in the
Saray,
old garb.
How are the ruins in Lake Haven Heights?
You're still in the old garb.
I did obtain the spiritual powers.
Wonderful. Though it's a shame. You just missed meeting my master.
Alicia, I needed to tell you about...
Maltran taught me the way of the spear at a young age. When I train with my master, I feel so invigorated.
A major plot
I don't
point.
enjoy
Alicia
all the
in the
scratches I
game.
get, but it's only because I lack experience.
What kind of person is she?
Well, she's kind of like a mother to me, but she doesn't like me saying that.
Do you plan on
Says
doing the
she's too
post-game
young.
DLC, the Alicia DLC?
But
I don't
she
own
taught
it.
me martial arts and the way of the
So
knighthood
probably
when
not.
my mother died. I was only 7. I owe her much.
Alicia...
Though I fear I rely on her a bit too much.
That's not true.
I'll try to convince the chancellors. I do
Is it any
everything
good?
I can.
Just out of genuine curiosity. No, there's like literally a DLC that's like it focuses on her. Hello there, murderer.
Are you sure you don't want to tell Alicia the truth about me?
Well, at least you have a
Did you
sparkling
think not too long?
personality.
Huh.
You really are a pillar of support for her, you know?
That's it? You decided not to tell her just because of that? You're weak, as both a knight and a shepherd.
She's of no use to you now, right? Why don't you just leave her alone?
I'm interested, that's all. Of what will become of the foolish princess, who would needlessly turn herself into a martyr
It brings
for
a
her
lot of
country.
questions. Does it answer any?
I know Alicia will see it through.
Do you really think so? You really don't, do you? After all,
Emphasis
you
on
don't even think she
questions and
has
not
the strength to
answers.
withstand the
I don't
truth
like
about
that.
me.
That has turned me off of it.
Shut up! As long as we take care of it before she knows, everything will be just fine.
No need to rush. The tables will turn soon enough. All is according to his plan.
Hold on 1 second. Cool. Hey guys, so you know how we made this character that's supposed to be main character in this game? We have like 2 hours of her. Oh, let's make a
Are we not
DLC.
able to tell Alicia the truth about Maltran?
Just do more, but they never
Because
made
we
him.
can't actually believe in
I wonder if they
Alicia,
were going
even
for
when
like
we
the Final
really want
Fantasy
to?
15 like
she's just
extra
trying to
story
provoke
arcs.
you.
Let's keep it
Apparently,
a secret.
playing
Are you
the
sure?
extra story
Yeah,
arcs of Final Fantasy
agree.
15 makes
It
Final
appears
Fantasy
harming
15 a
Alicia is
decent
not
Final
part of her
Fantasy game.
grand plan anyways.
As someone who played
have no
the
objections.
original chapter, I think
Rose,
13,
You agree too, right?
there is
You sure
no
told her off.
way I will go back to that
Saray
game
looked like he was done with her, so I just took it from there after she started talking smack.
To be
on
honest,
PS4.
I'm scared
I
to tell
just I
Alicia the
can't.
truth about her master.
I do it on PC.
Alicia really trusts
but-
Maltran more than any one of us can imagine.
Ain't nothing out of the
I think the
ordinary
funniest
for
thing about
Hellions to be
Final Fantasy
living
15
among
is there's a
humans these
parkour
days.
dungeon.
Well, anyways,
Has one of the
I
worst
got a
jump
feeling
mechanics
we'll meet that baby
I've ever
man.
used, and has a parkour
Yeah.
dungeon.
I know.
Don't get so serious. It'll be fine. Come on, stay psyched up.
Right.
What the fuck? Android now has delivered notifications, read receipts, and it has 3 dots when people are typing to you. I've gone years without that. What? Oh, has it been there for a while? Have I just not seen someone typing to me for a long time? It works between Android. That's why I don't see it. Okay, that's why I don't see it. Because, okay. Most of my friends are the diehard iPhone gang. Which is really annoying. Because... Oh man, it's so petty. It's such a stupid argument. I'm not gonna get into that. Kind of like I messaged Rabble. Yeah, no. So I didn't know that. I just saw that and it freaked me out because I'd never seen delivered and read receipts before on my phone. I just gone years without ever seeing them. I guess I just don't text people. I just snap message everyone. What do I have left here? You know, like what do I have left to do? Hence why people want a 3rd installment in the Zestiria Brazier. If they did the 3rd installment, would it be in the future again? So like further off in the future past Zestiria? Or like in the Zestiria time period? I mean, obviously because they've had more than one game and they're not direct sequels, it's definitely one of the games that has like an ability to have the world quite developed. So I'm still missing something in Lady Lake. No way she's gone again. I can't with this shit anymore. What's the actual fucking... Well, I mean, she had things to do. You'll tell me post-game? Okay. I'm going to the Sanctuary. That's gotta be where this thing is. Because she got a DLC. Duh. Well, my buddy... So, by the way, the text I got, one of my buddies is wants to come for a session or 2 in our D&D campaign again. And so I got to catch him up with what's been going on with the group. So that he can be a guest character. He's guest charactered before. It's just so much has happened. Like 6 or 7 player levels of stuff. That's the thing, Snack. She isn't. Like guy in the other place has done 10 times more than her. I'm starting to get frustrated because I'm stupid and can't find out where this stupid star is. Hey, talk so I can run fast, please. Talk so I can run fast. Keep talking. Yep, keep talking, everybody. Gonna run around here. Anything back there? Thank you for the host, Mike. Much appreciated. I need to find somebody with a little just purple star above their head. Come on. Someone's got to have it. I believe. I have faith. How many days has Alicia been here for? Oh, that's a good question. Probably the first 2 streams. No more. That'd be my guess in terms of timing for that. Darn it. We're on what, day 8? Maybe 3 days. Maybe the 3rd day that she disappeared. Can I please? Can some? Oh, hello. God damn it. Is it in here? Because you can just tell me. If it's in here, just say so. Oh my god. Okay. We need to go to... Hope Alicia didn't inspect the treason. Let's drop in on Alicia's manor again. That looked like a star. That looked like a... I can go talk to it. Guys, don't worry. Alicia's coming back. We get more Alicia plot. Oh my god, there's the star. Oh, I'm just blind. Oh man. More guy, just snack. Oh, it's not. Nope, it's Alicia's maid.
Hello, is Alicia here?
Shouldn't you announce yourself? Or don't you have any respect for this family?
I'm sorry. My name is Saray.
Saray? Pardon my rudeness. The princess has spoken highly of you. She's out right now. We're not sure when she'll be back.
This girl
What
has
related?
massive
Yes,
NPC
she's going
energy.
after a suspect who's leaked information to the Roland's Empire.
Massive
There definitely
NPC
must be a spy
energy.
going around, given the timing of their advancements.
Yes, even Alicia was under suspicion for it before.
Wow, the Princess of Highland would go so far as to do that herself?
No, it's supposed to be the military's job, but she's acting by herself. Saying that she had to stop a clash between the 2 countries.
But isn't she taking it a bit too seriously?
Oh my god.
Ever since the battle
The
of Graven,
angriest I've
she's
ever-
been pushing herself so hard.
Oh,
That's very like her.
I know
I'm worried.
immediately
She
this
behaves
story.
so recklessly when she's alone.
Oh.
She just headed out to a round-eyed forest to gather info about the Origin Village.
Oh, there's 2 points.
Huh. Camelon, you say?
It's the village where the Age of Chaos
Still more
started, I
interactive than
think.
Alicia. Good point.
But it's just some legend.
Yes.
More
she heard a
interaction
rumor
than
there were
Alicia.
some clues in the depths of a round-eyed forest and headed out there.
So that's how she came to
Angriest I've ever
Alicia.
been.
But her hunch was
It
wrong.
was in high school.
I've never heard of this Origin Village from Gramps nor the other villagers. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Slightly unrelated. The most American
I'll
thing
take
I've
my
ever
leave.
done
Please
was
tell
in
Alicia
senior
that I'll
year.
come
I
visit
shot
again.
my. I put bullet holes in my promposal poster. We used it for target practice after my promposal went just to hell and back.
I think she's pushing
That was a
herself
mess,
as a
though.
princess.
Like that wasn't just like
Alicia's always
a
been
simple
like that.
thing. That was a
That's
mess.
exactly why I'm worried.
Angriest I've ever been. That's not it though. That's not it. That was actually really funny. We were doing that for the memes. Yeah, Mike. I told you that story, Mike. That's like a mess. The angriest I've ever been. Oh, yeah, I know which one I want to pick. So, I was in high school, senior year. Beginning of my senior year of high school. So, I'm 17. I'm even younger than I am now. Okay? Somehow. Where am I going? There's a forest, right? Well, give me the name of the forest. Okay. A merchant. I need to find the merchant. But there he is. And Marlin. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. Well, logo sounds sketchy. So I'm looking for the merchant called Logos. That shouldn't be as much of a problem as it's acting like it is right now. So I see him near the thing. So it's around homecoming, and during lunch, one of the days on lunch. No, it's not you either. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm like, let me figure out where this guy is, and then let me go fight, and I'll tell the story, Mike. So just remind me if I start to trail off. There you are. This isn't helpful. It's 100%. Oh, it's Marland. Okay. Now I can leave, and then I find. It's funny. I actually told this story recently to a friend of mine, or one of my roommates. So we used to sit at lunch. We had two lunch periods. Oh, let's see, Andy. How you doing? Mike has requested that I give him the story of the angriest I've ever been. And it might not qualify as angriest. There's just a lot of emotion. I don't know about the spy who's been giving all the information to Roland, so if you give me a solid, you can just might give me a try. How about it? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Just tell me, what do I need to do? Peacock feathers. They're just feathers, but now the army has closed down. They're difficult to get. Do you not have... Do I not have peacock feathers? How do you meant, Andy? Mallory, the Patinal Forest. Mallory, the Patinal Forest. Okay. That's gotta be like right next to here, right? Right? Where's that forest at? Where's Mallory? I wish it would give me like okay. And Mallory. We can't. Yeah. This is ridiculous. It's literally just sending me across the world to find random shit. It's the worst fetch quest I've ever had to do. Hold on, I'm just Googling it. Tales of Zestiria, Mallory. North Dungeon in the Meadow of Triumph. Look how much easier that is. North Dungeon in the Meadow of Triumph. Oh, man. Now I can continue the story. So. We had two lunch periods. We had C day lunches. Well, A, B, and D day lunches because we had a rotating schedule. And we had E, F, and H day lunches. And I could go into the way the schedule worked, or you can just accept that at face value. And so for one of those lunches, we didn't have a lot of people that were like all friends in the same lunch period, so it was like very light. You know, we had one of those just circular tables. We put like 8 people at them. We had more than enough room. They can fit like 12 and you'll be fine. The other day, we would have no fewer than like 18 people at that table that can fit 12. And so a lot of those people, in the beginning of senior year, I didn't really know. They were kind of friends of friends. But everyone sat together at this one table. It was stupidly inefficient. Everyone was just cramped. No one had room. And this guy, who I had not really talked to before, and I'm not going to say his name, ended up at that table. And he's on a thing about how he doesn't know if he's going to go to homecoming that year. I'm like, oh, come on. Come with homecoming. We're all going to homecoming. Why don't you just come with us? It'll be a lot of fun. Everyone's going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be great. And he's like, yeah, sure. You know what? That's a good point. Maybe I'll do it.
Is
What's
this
going
the
on
new
here?
hideout?
One of the candidates. I'll go check it out. Want to come?
I'm gonna take a look. Sorry, but wait here a sec.
Oh, boy. Hold on. Some story things. Can she just, like, come back? I would like her to... No, when we first started, I think Foxy's being last in the beginning. What is happening? Can we just, like... We go, that's just life. Yeah, but you like the sound of that, don't you, Saray? Thanks to the merchants, but we can't trust the other warriors. The merchants, that's why we have our private hideout. Can't run too deep. Angela building it together. Makes me the dagger, but then I think about the fight. I remember those. Okay. And not. Rose still isn't back. Let's go find her. Is there one person left to talk to? I know Mr. Shrunk since the days Brad was around. There we go. Okay, sorry.
Guess what?
Yeah, just your friendly neighborhood assassins. No big deal.
It might become the Sparrow Feather's most famous product at this rate.
Huh.
Here's a sample. When you think Mabo curry bun, think Sparrow Feathers.
Mabo curry buns.
Thank you. That was a conversation with an Assassin's Guild?
Isn't it good that they're so peaceful?
It seems ideal for hiding away, but if we were attacked here, we'd be in a bind.
Yeah, but I need to
You're
go
right.
to the Earth and Historia
that's that.
here.
Let's look somewhere else.
Sorry for making you all wait.
Boss, Talfrin's back.
Dark Brotherhood,
how'd
but
it
they're
go?
PG-13.
Well, the Mabo curry bun was super popular. And
I do know that
The Romano
because
firm looks legit on paper.
they're around
but
a
it's
lot.
about as shady
They mention
as
them
it
a bunch.
gets.
more than 30 reported bankrupt families. The firm confiscates all the family's property and takes it as their own. And as for what happens to those broken families, well, take a guess.
There's gotta be a legal pitfall somewhere. Egil.
Have squads 2 and 4 back up Talfrin. Investigate the Romano firm and its surroundings.
Yes, sir.
I'll leave it up to you.
I now have to wear
Even
this
humans
dolphin on
can
my
make
back.
themselves
Sounds good.
disappear.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Sure. You scatterbones sure are on the same wavelength.
Sorry, I'm
You think? Well, we
doing
are
my
kinda
best not
like
to talk
family.
over all the story here as
Family,
I
huh?
sit here
I
talking
wanted
over
to
the
ask
story.
you if someone named Brad was your father.
You mean our late leader? He's the one who saved me.
Oh?
Really?
Apparently, I was lost and roaming around the northern battlefield.
What should I
when he
cook for
found
my
me.
for the penultimate mission? More HP or more physical HP?
Either.
You guys too.
And by
huh?
HP, I
But we
mean
do
something
know
that
what
will
it means to
reduce
have
the
a
enemy
family.
HP to
Gramps was
0.
the one who raised both of us.
Look at me talking over this.
Same here.
So
My
attack.
friends in the Scattered Bones are like family to me, who took the same path I did.
You don't mind having to be an assassin?
No way. I'm grateful for it. It's better than us all being
I
apart.
can't cook violence.
I see.
So do I need to? peacock feathers in here now. All right, back to the story.
See? I told you the Mabo curry bun would be a huge hit.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Hey, mind your manners, you two.
We gotta eat it before it gets cold.
Yeah, that'd be gross.
I can't take it anymore. Give me a bite.
Let her roast.
Sharing is
dog.
caring.
I want like 10 bites.
Your manners, everyone, please.
You want some too?
Yes, please. Oh.
This is what we're doing. We're eating Mabo curry buns. What's the issue? It's not peacock. Those don't look like peacocks. I need peacocks. Alright, sorry. Back to where I was. Fuck it. Make it a hard fight.
I'm ready.
Level 24. So this guy goes, okay, yeah, you know, I think you're right. I'll come. It sounds like it'd be fun to come to homecoming with everybody. I'll do it. So I'm like, cool. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, nothing dumb could come out of me saying to somebody just a passive sentence of, hey, you should come to homecoming. Nothing could go wrong from that, right? Right?
You're working so hard.
I get home that day. I get a text from a number I didn't have in my phone. Hey, this is X. I've been thinking about it again, and I don't know if I'm really up for the homecoming thing, but I appreciate you trying to convince me to come. I hope you guys have a good time. I was like, oh.
Is that a monolith?
How did you get my phone number? Okay, no, cool. You know, I was like, whatever, no big deal.
It's rolling on the ground.
You like armadillos? But this one's so big.
You mean like
And then
alien-sized?
I thought, well, that's the end of that conversation. And then the next day,
Huh?
You dare
I
call
got
yourself
another
a Curlist
phone
with that form?
text.
Utterly preposterous.
Then he shows up at your hand, starts dancing.
Guys,
Worse.
Lila's freaking out.
She's okay. She just
I get another text.
has a thing for stuff that curls up into little balls.
Oh, the
know, it's
armadillo.
A Curlist strives
Hold
to
on,
achieve the perfect
this-
sphere. In other words, physical realization of one of nature's ideal forms. Which means a sloppy curl is an insult to Mother Nature.
Ah, I think I kind of get it. Like spiral shells and stuff, right? They're cute.
Rose.
Look out, Rose.
I read
you're
as
playing with
dancing,
fire.
not dating. Jesus.
So you do get it.
Wait, what?
Particularly the sublime curl of the turban snail. It's pure mathematics. I could gaze at it for hours.
Sure, and like
Oh,
egg rolls
Lila.
are totally yum. Oh, and round steak? Mmm.
Yes! Rose, let's start a Curlist club. Just you and me. We'll call it the Curling Circle.
Yes, and our motto can be, the only thing we have to sphere is sphere itself.
We've lost her.
I'll quarantine them. You warn the others.
That's one of Mickler's best lines. Next day, that morning, I'm getting ready, or it was either in the morning, or the afternoon. It's been a while. I get another text from the guy. Hey, I changed my mind again. I'm sorry about all this. I'm definitely gonna come. Okay. Cool guy I met yesterday. Thank you for updating me. I appreciate that. Not much. Not much at all. You didn't miss like anything of the story. This proceeds to repeat itself like 8 or 9 more times over the next 3 or 4 days. Just text, reversing the previous decision. Until I finally said, hey, very calmly, let me know what you decide in the end. Just take a day off from thinking about it. And it's totally cool, whatever you decide. It gets so much worse. Hold on. And he goes, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm like, no problem. No, you know, like thinking like maybe he just, you know, everyone's got their thing, right? And everyone's got their things going on. And sometimes maybe he just didn't have someone else to talk to. And so he was texting. And I'm okay with that. Like, that's not what I got a problem with. But I do have a problem. I'm pausing. It's a big peacock, yes. Yeah, maybe he had anxiety. You know what I mean, Snack? Like, I totally understood. Like, maybe, like, I didn't know the guy. So, like, I wasn't going to sit there and, like, tear him apart or anything. Because, like, maybe there was something going on. Here's where the story gets fucked up. 2 or 3 days go by. And I get a phone call from him. I don't do phone calls. Like, I hate them. I've gotten better because for your work, because you have to take phone calls. And so I've just like set that aside. But back then, I didn't do phone calls. If you were going to call me, I required a text beforehand. I got way too anxious about it. It was really just in my own head about it, but whatever. But cold calls me. So already didn't like it. Pick up the phone. And I swore he was laughing. And I'm like, what is happening right now? And then I realized he's not laughing. He's bawling his eyes out. It was about a week after I met him. And he hits me with, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just want to die. Something like that. And brain immediately goes to, hey guys, I gotta go. To everyone I'm like playing Counter-Strike with. We had a 5-stack. I abandoned the match. I left, went upstairs in my room. Because I think this guy's suicidal now. And I'm like, well, okay, I need to talk with him. Calm him down. And then once he's calmed down, have him go seek some help that will actually be able to help him. Because I'm not a therapist, right? Like, I can't solve his problems. So, run up to my room for the next 3 hours. I'm just trying to get him to breathe, take deep breaths, drink some water. Because he's sitting in his car outside of his house. Or that's what he told me. And I'm not laughing at this. I'm laughing at what comes next. And after 3 hours, he starts to finally calm down. And I'm like, okay. Like, heart was beating out of my chest. Right? Really stressful. And I ask him, I'm like, what happened tonight? Like, if it's okay for me to ask. Like, just what's going on? Because I still didn't know at that point. And this man told me the reason he called me with I want to die, making me think that he was going to commit suicide, was because he had gone out to a friend of mine's. Yeah. Oh, I generally, yes, very much like that, except he's alive. Which for other reasons I've learned it and lived through is honestly unfortunate, but I'm not going to get into that. Terrible person. He tells me the reason he calls me is because he went to a friend of mine's volleyball game. And at the volleyball game, this girl that he had dated for 1 month and then they broke up. But they went back to being friends. At that volleyball game, gave one of her and my other friends a hug, but wouldn't give him a hug. I'm 17. He's 17. Okay, just so we're clear here. Seniors in high school. And I dropped the phone. I saw everything in my room turn red. And took a deep breath calmed myself down. Were my parents home? Yeah, they were downstairs. At that point, they'd gone to bed because my dad got up for work every day at like 4 o'clock, 4:30. And I can't even, like, I can barely even finish the phone call with him. And he hangs up. And this is back when I used to get up at 6 o'clock every day to go to school. Like, I used to get up early to wake up, shower, get to school. Maybe do some work before the, like, I was complete opposite of what I am now. College ruined me in that regard. And I'll definitely be going longer than 2 hours, by the way, today. My voice is holding pretty well, and I think I'm good for it. And I go into school the next day. And we had a parking lot, and like everyone, there was no assigned parking, but everyone kind of assigned each other parking. So like you picked a spot at the beginning of the year, and if you moved, like we would write joking notes, hey, you're in the wrong spot, or like stuff, you know, some people were less joking than others. But like you had little zones of people you hang out with in the parking lot, a little cliquey. And so I pull up and go to one of my friend's cars, and I'm like, hey. And this guy was good friends with the dude that called me. Or was. I didn't know that I had kind of been terminated at this point. I said, hey, what the fuck is this about? And he's like, oh, he started calling you about that stuff too? And I went, too? And he's like, yeah, you're like the 6th person he's roped into this. The 6th? Yeah, the 6th. Maybe the 7th. Oh, maybe I'm the 7th. Okay. Cool. Two weeks later, we're at homecoming. He starts crying again out of nowhere. I pull aside the girl that he went to the volleyball game. The girl who was playing the volleyball game. I pulled her aside, and I was like, "Tell me everything that has happened." And she basically gave me the whole rundown of his and this girl's relationship for the last like 6 months. It took like 45 minutes. I had never told exactly what he, almost said his name, what he had called about until later on. Eventually, the girl, the volleyball player, and I dated for like 9 months after senior year ended. When we were out one time, she asked me about what that phone call was about. And I told her, apparently, when we went to one of your volleyball games, like this happened. And she looked at me like I had 3 heads. I'm like, what's going on? Also, at this point, we didn't speak to the kid anymore because a whole bunch of other stuff had happened, and he turned out to be an absolute psychopath. But she went, they never came to one of my volleyball games. We've never been able to... We never were able to put together a day that everyone could make it. That never happened. I drove her home, apologized, and said, I'm so upset right now that I don't want this night to be ruined for you and me. If you're free, I'll go out with you again tomorrow. We had just started. Or, like, we had just started driving. But I need to just go home and not deal with this right now. We need to pay more points so that this is not charity. Yeah. That's not a story I'll get into on stream. Into too much detail. But that night, not the night he called me, but the night I found out that he made it all up, was probably the angriest I had ever been, in all of my life. Oh, snack. She said that what he, like, that volleyball game never happened. There was no day they were ever able to figure out a time that I was angry. I was angry because it was like my entire night had been blown off. Any schizo or not? You know, Soybean, I thought about that. He might be unironically might be, because he had a whole bunch of other problems going into college too, involving the same girl. Four years later, we must. I'm not saying that. Yeah, really odd. But do you ever know if he ever got help? Do you know if he ever got help? Well, considering the dean, so they ended up going. These two ended up going to the same school. He followed her to the school she was going to, and she had to report him to the dean of student affairs, or not the dean, to the student affairs council or something like that. One of those things, to basically tell him to stop making shit up about her and stop lying to all his friends and making up stories. Yeah, it was a mess, but no, the night, and again, I'm not gonna name names because regardless if I don't like him, that's not my place to start name calling. That's like literally giving out names. It's doxing people. But those 2 nights in combination were probably the angriest I've ever been. The night he called me, and the night I found out that he made up the entire story. those two.
Sure is flashy. I don't like it. I'll pluck out all its feathers.
You're so ruthless, Edna.
Sometimes even sheep want their wool cut. Well, sheep are different.
I hope that was worth 1,500 points, Mike. I hope that was a good story. I hope you like that. A great story? Okay, good. I have some good stories. I used to fucking... I got way too involved in drama in high school, so I have so many great, just dumbass stories. Now you want to think of a story? If you could ask your own, you could do your own story. You have like none. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's kind of better that way. Some of these stories I wish I didn't have. They occupied way too much of my brain. And like, there were times that like some of the issues I had just took up way too much. Oh God, yeah. I bet I don't. Get the cops on. Ooh, that's fun.
Man, you're pretty strong, Zavid.
Not that interesting though. You want to share? Go for it. There's our peacock feathers, by the way. We should be good on those now.
We're near one.
Whee! Me and a couple of friends just trespassing on the golf course. No drug. Oh, okay. That's nice. I was a lame-ass nerd in school. I mean, honestly, I was a lame-ass nerd. I just punched above my pay grade by being funny. Or at least funny enough that, like, people actually talk to me, I guess. I don't know. I have stories for days, but a lot of them are kind of fucked up. You've told me some of your stories, Mike. Some of them are pretty fucked up. I'm sure I haven't even scratched the surface of them, but the ones I have heard, they're good stories. You ever start streaming again, I'm begging you to add a story time redeem or something like that. Explain the logos, the gem merchants, big contract, thick page. I know he does in gems, but I never heard of him supplying stuff for the building. Maybe I'll ask him about it later. Blink. My dad got my brother thrown in jail for a night because my dad found out he stole something from a store. He enjoys telling that story. Oh my God. That's a hell of a thing to do. I'm convinced my dad would kill me. Cigarettes, weed, any of them? My brother is a work of art. Good art? You just need God to your internet someday. Someday, Mike. Weed is highly overrated. I would never smoke weed. That's illegal in the United States of America, and I would never do something against the law. The government always knows what's best for me. But weed is over. Bug instilling fear into someone to stop them from stealing. Yeah, that would instill fear in someone. I don't think it's, I think it's only medically legal in PA. So. Although it also has been 3 years since I've even come into contact with it. So. Weak sauce, I agree. Oh yeah, just a couple of days ago my brother got arrested and hit for taking photos of police brutality. Oh, that's fucked up. That's not great. That sounds like... that sounds very dystopian. This is nervous laughter. I'm blanking on stories, though. I could tell you about some other things. You know, I mean, if you got anything interesting to bring up, I mean, I'm... liven us with it. Give it to us. And after you got home, hopefully he's okay. Not just the information you want to know is about a spy on the wrong somebody, right? Go to the Vivio shipyard and Lady Lake. There's something about the okay. Back to Lady Lake. I have a pet snake. I almost got a pet snake. You guys want to see the fish? I, in theory, get the fish tank. We'll do a fish reveal during the anime night. We'll do fish reveal during anime night. And then I'll do another one during the follow-up stream. That way I'll be able to test the camera stuff out. They're Congo Tetras. Can we loach out? Hold on, 1 second. I don't think he's out right now. And if jail doesn't work, have an army drill song should work for on the attitude. It's funny. So Keegan's like in the military now. Like he's on a base, and he says the weirdest thing for him is having like sergeants and things salute him when he walks by. Like people with like 10 years in the army, he's like, this just feels wrong. This is like second day there. Oh, thank you, Mike. I didn't see that. I finally regained all the weight I had lost around January and February. I lost like a lot more weight than I'm honestly ready to believe I lost, and I finally got it all back, which is great. So maybe the cameras will come back again. Maybe cameras on stream will come back again. Well, I've got a wild one for. Oh, hit me with a clone. I'll happily take a clone story. I've had it for like 4 years now. He's like 3.5 feet long now. I mean, my favorite story is Barbados vs. Grenada, but you have told me that one before. It's a good story, though. There's an alley, and supposedly in this alley, in Lady Lake, right? In Lady Lake. That's what they said. That the Vivia Aqueduct. Okay. I'm thinking about lowering the cost of the story time thing from 1,500 to 1,000 just because I love telling stories, and I can never think of like a great one to just throw out there. But I also kind of want to make sure that people have to work a little bit for it. Because my stories are long. Where's the aqueduct? I have more weird soccer whatsoever. You know, than the official game. Yes, they kept scoring on their own goal. Wasn't there something like that? Because they were mad about a call. Yeah. Mad about a referee call. In an alleyway, we'll find something right up our... We'll find something in this district right up our alley. Where am I? No, not a water bubble. There we go. See you, Tate. Thank you for coming out. Make sure you get some rest. Oh, it's in the aqueduct. Okay. Hey, it's Alicia again. I'm sure she won't hear us walking up this ladder.
You are under arrest for leaking confidential info.
Looks like Alicia came to the same conclusion.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, this is just a misunderstanding. Please take your leave, Princess. This is...
Don't make excuses.
Your name or
I found
weathering
evidence
with you?
of connections to Roland
Which one?
in this very residence.
I've only seen your name. I don't think I've
Renovations for
seen
Griffith
weathering
Bridge,
with you.
Order forms of military arsenal, unauthorized transactions for...
That is simply a
However,
reward
having
for
seen
his
your name,
support.
I would pick. I would say go
Support?
with weathering with you.
Logos is an important person who connected Rollins and Highland through
I personally
unofficial
think your
diplomacy.
name is a
What does that mean?
rather overrated
On the
movie
surface, diplomacy
compared to all the
between
hype it
Highland
got.
and Rollins has been cut.
Same.
He
I do
must
know
have
it's the
been
same director.
negotiating
Yeah,
with them on his own for some time in secret.
it was a good movie, just a little
So then
overrated.
he's not a spy, but a liaison.
The one day I was
even
out
with the
shopping
war
for
going on,
shit.
there's
The
been work
shittiest
done.
detectives I've ever seen.
Such is politics.
Womp womp. You see that one?
This
Yo,
is a major
Konosuba
problem.
and
If
weathering
the
with you
channel gets
tonight,
blocked, both
or tomorrow
countries
night. I
will
mean,
fight until they're both obliterated.
But no one ever
we
told
could
me
literally
anything
watch that
about
for
it.
anime night.
Of
Like about the
course
weathering,
they
but you only
didn't.
seen once in
Not
theaters.
to someone like you.
I saw your name on an airplane,
hope you're
so maybe
prepared.
if I see it again, I'd like
Your
it.
indiscretion.
Oh shit! I need to.
In
need to
any
scroll
case, we must
Oh, Shabby
change
Jet.
our strategy. We will be
My and all that.
expecting your
It's
sincere
about the time. It's my
apology
nephew's
at a
birthday,
later
so I'm at
date.
Toys R Us buying a few things for him. So I got the stuff.
Understood.
Going up towards the register. As I'm getting in the back of the line, I hear this engine. What the fuck is? Why am I hearing an engine? And then this grandma who has to be in her 80s drives through. Through the front door, huh? Oh, please do. Everyone is welcome. Your presence would be greatly appreciated. Oh. Stare into the abyss. The abyss lets out a green claw to scrape at your face.
What was that? That baby?
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
I haven't
And
run
it
that
wasn't
fast
just some random
ever.
tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using
I mean, a
seraphic
car
arts.
breaks through the
Hellion or
front
Seraph used an art
of
on humans?
a
Most likely for revenge.
store.
Pretty disturbing art.
I'd fucking
No,
book it.
More like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done.
Poor Saray. It's one of the 2 times that you've been legitimately scared for your life.
I wonder what happened to Alicia.
Let's go to her house.
I bet. That'd be horrifying. I had a parent, this happened to a friend, and then it happened to me. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my mic away. Bet, Mike. Thank you. Might need to use Zycam again in a second here. Fuck me up. When the promised flower bloom is good. Literally write that down right now. Oh, this looks really good. Uh-oh. Let's see if that's on Verve, and if not, I'll have to watch that on my computer tomorrow. Oh, okay. The other was when I lived in a scuff part of town. There was a drug deal going down in my apartment lobby. I moved about 2 days later. I watched a drug deal get scuffed once. I was going to the movie theater to see It Part 2, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And as we're walking down the road, guy walks up and shakes somebody's hand, and then they step away and they shake each other's hands again, and I watched a whole bunch of money fly everywhere, and somebody drop like a brown bag, and out of it like a whole bunch of other small baggies started falling out. And I was like, oh, we need to go, because then I saw 2 cops on the other side of the street see that, and then basically book their way across the road. And I'm like, we need to be not here. This is not where I want to be right now, between the police and the drug deal. Oh man, but that was on like 47th Street. We were way too far west in Philly to be walking. Oh. I moved about 2 days late. Yeah, fair. And if you want that good one, Lisa's Anthony, it was great around Mother's Day. Interesting. I have been an okay story about one time I had to get 13 stitches on my cheek when I was 4 years old. One of the only 2 times I've ever been in the hospital. Oh, tell it. Go for it. Hit me with it. Do I have all the her story? Do I have them all? No? No. Murders in Pendrago. A priest who studies archaeology. So we're going to Pendrago. "45 minutes away from where I lived, there was this minor league baseball team with a decent-sized stadium, and when I was me and my family went there with some friends for a night." Okay. I saw something in the inn I wanted to go check. No? Wow. 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 They had a pretty big playground there for all the kids. Me and the kids, the parents' friends go there to play tag. Okay. This is something exactly what I would expect from a story about being 4. I don't even know if I can remember being 4. From West Coast Cold, you'd be fool to look for iris gems. Didn't we already find iris gems there? So hospital for his and guys did some crazy shit. Yo, I bet with the amount of times you've been to the hospital, you've seen more crazy shit than you could ever imagine. So we're playing tag, and I continue. Before I can almost say I'm fast. I can run 27-second 200 meter. Okay. I'm assuming that's quick. I mean, honestly, the fact you can run a 200 meter probably means you're faster than me. Running is not like a thing I do for fun. Or ever.
Sounds like this Hellion is nocturnal. Let's wait until nightfall.
To the inn.
Something just doesn't feel right.
What is it?
How should I know? It's just a gut feeling.
We need to find a Hellion at night. I see. That would. Let's take a break there, for we can crawl around a bit once the sun goes down. Okay. I was like, is he in the cutscene me? No, it's literally the map loading. Role-playing tag, and across the building I see one of my friends hiding on top of a plastic rock. I think I am figuring out where this story is headed.
This gives me the
So my little kid brain
It's like
kicks in and I
something's
start
going to pop out.
booking it towards him at full speed, ready to tag him.
Did I scare you?
No, I just have a bad feeling is all.
Oh, we're in a Star Wars movie. And I smack head first into a metal pole. So there I am, bleeding everywhere, 14 stitches in my head. Honestly, while I'm looking for these Earth and Historia, someone else has another good story idea. Don't even bother with the redeem. Just hit me with the question and I'll answer. So I got rushed to the hospital where they gave me 13 stitches on one cheek. I still have the scar. Is it a cool scar? One story I know is a family member had to go to the hospital for internal stomach cramps. The time was at 9 at night. Well, they told me the crazes come out at night. My brother broke his wrist and had to go to the hospital basically overnight because they were in the ER, but they're low priority because it was a very minor fracture. I don't know why they were sent to the ER, but they were. And my brother and my dad still will not tell the stories of what they heard that night. They're like, this is for your sake. I was like, well, okay, I was curious, but here we are.
The culprit's inside the church.
Oh, here we go. It's the only time I've been in the hospital. The other time I've been isn't as funny. I cracked my head open and had to get 2 stitches. Oh God, that's not as
Why
fun.
did he go into the church?
That's really bad. Well, at least they're both young. No more, no new bad events. They are because I cut my face in the middle of a field show in college. Oh, really? Okay, I'll give my ER. I got an ER story, but I'll wait for you to tell this. If you got anything interesting about it,
but
more.
Salvation, good Seraph. I have purified the evil.
But in the
he heard
hospital
my voice?
once, the ER once.
Why so surprised? You were the one who showed me the way in my dreams.
You know those
time and
things
time
there
again.
are there where the
That
floor and the wall
world's
meets in the room?
salvation was my
Yeah,
sworn
crown
duty.
molding.
You call this salvation? This is massacre!
The blame rests on them. They could not admit their own weakness. Instead, they would blame their own country.
Or is it
the
just molding?
knights,
Is crown
even
molding the
church
type?
for their own blasted misfortune. Such disgusting.
Didn't notice I was
vermin.
bleeding on show.
What would you call their illness, if not
Oh, that's always fun.
Are you serious?
Quite, I assure you. This world is so hopelessly smitten with malevolence. If I do not dispose of the evil ones, there can be no
So he's
future.
psychopathic. This guy's crazy.
It may seem cruel, I know, but it must be done.
But the little
That is
Tio
my
was running around in the
sworn
house while I
duty.
tripped him. Yeah, nope, that makes sense.
Lila.
Noticed that we were
Is
dumb
he-
because my phone was covered. We were
No,
high-fiving little
he's not a
kids
Hellion.
as we went back to the stands. Oh, wow. Do you know how you cut yourself? Like what you cut it on?
Father Amathor, you are under arrest for mass murder.
You assume I can be bound with the laws of man? How foolish. But then again, who could blame you?
What a JRPG
I am all
line.
too aware that your brother was killed by Cardinal Fortin in an attempt to fight her.
Spinning symbols to myself in the face because of... Oh,
He must
yeah.
have been but a
Yep,
weakling
that'll do it.
Who could do nothing but blame his misfortunes on the church. And oh, you poor soul, who's been working so hard to atone for his sins.
Oh, you want to tell of all
Your
injuries?
heart is
Okay.
truly worthy of salvation.
I almost lost sight in my right eye
Saray.
when I
What he says
was
isn't far from
no
the truth.
older than 6.
Of course it isn't.
Because I
Please,
told my grandpa
confide in me what
that
troubles
I
you.
could cast my own fishing rod.
After all, it is my
Didn't
duty to
press the
save
button
lost
down
lambs like yourself.
to like release the line.
So
Cast the line, and the
Seraphim,
hook came right
beg of
back
you,
and lodged in between
abandon us humans.
the point that your eye comes to a close and where my nose begins. I managed to miss my eye by millimeters, and it hooked in there, and I ran screaming to my mom, who almost who like freaked out, and my dad, who also freaked out. Well, till my grandma walked up to me, she used to be a nurse, went, "Oh, we got this," pulled the hook out, wiped it down, put a little band-aid on my nose, and said, "You'll be fine." I'm still afraid to cast fishing lines. I love fishing, but every time I go to cast a fishing line, I instinctively lock up for a second, and it takes me a minute or two longer than normal to cast the line. Like, I'm pretty good at it. Like, I'm used to it. I also use fishing lines now that don't require you to push a button. You flip the reels, like real ones. But ever since then, I am honestly God terrified of doing it. I mean, you know, you work past it, but that like memory sticks with you until you die. That's just nothing you can fix about that. I almost matched that story when I was young. I had a cat claw on my... Oh! Yeah, lucky no vision loss there. That's insane. Oh, Boom Crash said something too. I gotta read it. I got the entire stadium roaring in excitement. That's fun. It said, "Hey, safety officer people, I need a band-aid." And they were like, "You're gonna need more than that." Ugh. I mean, I've never broken a bone because I'm flexible as fuck. I can't put my arm around my entire head and still touch my ear doing that. Oh, wow. Got bendy bones. I hear like
He
Harry
tried to
Potter.
kill himself
Was it?
so many
Is it
times.
the second movie?
And yet, in the end,
Where his
none
arm
of it
just kind of
worked.
like bends
Wait,
like
that's
rubber.
weird. You'd think at least one of them would have stuck.
He probably wasn't serious about it.
I also disappeared
sure as heck
quickly, so my
looked
friends were
serious about
confused
it.
and assumed
Yeah.
I had killed myself.
It really
What?
Felt like he wanted nothing more than to die.
That's a hell of a thing to
I'm guessing this isn't a
assume.
coincidence either. Hard to say.
The more we learn, the more mysteries we find.
Oh, Boom
That's
Crash
pretty
is
much how
gone.
the world works.
Must have offed himself. All they knew was that my neck was bleeding. Ah, well, you know what? Honestly, never mind. That kind of fair. Oh, kind of like a not as crazy of a thing. Not as crazy of a thing. You know the stretch where you grab your foot and hold it up to your butt, stretch your I do know that stretch. I usually do that when I wake up before I go right back to sitting down for most of the day. I do try to stretch knowing that I sit down a majority of my day.
I think
yeah,
I understand
that's a
where I
terrible
got that
combo,
weird
Boom.
feeling from. I couldn't sense any murderous intent behind this incident.
Didn't that priest refer to killing as purifying?
Guess he's dedicated to his cause. He really believes he's saving the world.
And that's exactly why he had neither built up malevolence nor became a Hellion.
Oh.
That's more disturbing than anything.
How could his sense of righteousness become so distorted? Didn't he say that a seraph
Interesting.
showed him the way in his dreams? That's probably what caused this.
Something so
I
formless.
want to talk about bones going the
Something
wrong way.
formless. Like an illusion?
Have I ever told the story of how I hyperextended
Maybe
my knee?
Misty is behind all this.
Even if
My
Simone
knee
did have a
bent
hand in it,
inwards.
that's
That
not
was
enough
fun.
to make
I don't
him
like
atone
that
for what
story
he's
as much,
done.
but it happened.
No matter what the reason, killing is a sin.
The story's
For him to
great.
be able
The
to
event.
kill without even realizing that means
Mm-mm.
He's just like a monster.
I was good in
Weak
4
ones,
days. I was out of the
crazy ones,
cast in
strong ones.
6.
There's all kinds of types out there.
One of them, when she got
but there are people
phone,
like Sergey
rushed to
as
charge her
well.
phone, and her
Yeah,
non-ban remained.
know.
Boom was fine. He posted to Facebook. That's really, really funny. He's alive! Stop panicking! How many more Earth and Historia do I have? A priest who studies archaeology is the last one. Litwurg Bear Woods are not exactly safe. That was the first Pokemon of the season for freshmen, and I went and did that. Well, hey, you know, you gave them an exciting moment they'll remember for the rest of their lives. There was one time I had to go to the hospital because I was in a car accident, so this girl and I both got out. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry. I didn't give you my insurance info, and we can... And then she looks at me, and honest to God, she says, and I quote, my guy, you are bleeding like you got slashed by an anime pro tag across the forehead. So I put my hand up to my head, and I was bleeding like someone had cut me open with a knife. Oh, 11 stitches. Damn. So I was at my friend's, at the time girlfriend's, Sweet 16 party. You know, that whole big thing, right? At least where girls are at school through big parties, because it was really important that their 16th birthday party was a big event. What do? Coming in at 125 pounds back in the day, me, I ask my bud, who at the time weighed, I think, 160 to 180 pounds, to participate in a piggyback riding race with me over uneven grass. Now, let's do the math real quick. Does the guy who is 40 to 60 pounds lighter ride the bigger guy as the guy on the back? Or does he offer to give the piggyback ride to the bigger guy? What did Taylor do? Well, we ran back to get cake, and in my attempt to catch up with the other piggyback people, I took a shortcut. And by a shortcut, I mean I didn't. I just ran through some uneven grass. And I felt my legs going, that's odd. This grass isn't even. I should stop. But then I'll lose the race. We'll keep going. And 6 steps later, my knee bent 30 degrees inwards. So you can just imagine that. My buddy pushed me off my back and threw me into the ground so that he didn't fall on me. And my right knee swole up to the size of a softball. I went to the hospital. They couldn't figure out what happened because there was so much fluid in my leg. The x-rays couldn't get through it. They thought I had ripped my ACL, just completely tore it. Put me in a cast. I was on crutches for 4 days when I realized, wait a second, I can still walk. And so we went back to the hospital, and the swelling had gone down to nothing, and I could still walk. And the nurse went, walk. So I walked around the table, and she turned to my mom and said, yeah, I have no idea how he's okay, but he's fine. And that is how I managed to avoid permanent knee injury. Was in the ER till 2 or 3 in the morning. We watched Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It's like Grimace, oh boy. I am very lucky. It's kind of hilarious, honestly. That's my big I'm a dumbass. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. No is for no game, no life, never getting a second season. It'll never happen. Didn't the author get that was the what's it called? Something else. I need to figure out where this place. Hold on. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of this godforsaken. There's a better chance of redo of a healer getting a second season than No Game No Life, which is sad. I was just hoping that maybe I'd found them all, you know, just redo of a healer is, you know, I was like, there's no way it's as bad as people said it is. Worse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, do you, Mike? Do you really need to watch it? No, you know, I just... It is just so uncomfy. There's nothing about that that's worth watching.
Don't overdo it, bros.
Don't overdo it, bros. Alright, bros, don't overdo it, bro. Like, make sure, bro, that you're not overdoing it. Can't be that bad. I mean, it's literally... rape. You're wheezing watching a status support earlier? A real one or a fake one?
Ready for this?
Redo the healer is literally how many times can we get away with the same rape plot? And it's like, no, none of the time. Zero should be the answer to that. I feel like that's an easy answer to that question. Oh, it's so fucked up. He says, what a fine idea, but for some reason the sound says, what the fuck? What is her name? You're trapped at the McDonald's play place. All I can think of now when I think of Sedith. The entire time we play through Fire Emblem again, that's all I'm going to be thinking of. Him being trapped at the McDonald's play place. With Flame.
I'm ready.
It's a pretty good name. How long am I planning on going for tonight? Based off of that cough, maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. Not terribly long. Unless there's a good place to stop before then that you think is like a better place to stop.
Everyone okay?
I have streamed when I've been sick, like through being sick, and it's taking me like out of commission in terms of like actually being able to stream well. for like 2 or 3 weeks. So I decided to take a different approach this time and then just not stream and rest my voice and like actually treat it like I need to take care of it. Either when you get the final gem or the thing right after, probably. Okay, we'll do the thing right after then, and then we'll wrap up, I think. Because this is the final gem, I believe. I thought I saw that there were 15 you need to find. Unless getting this takes like half an hour, which I just don't foresee. Also, what level are we? We're almost level 50? Well, honestly, while I hate the whole fetch quest, it's forced me to level up.
Gotcha, Gold.
Three Houses is an incredible game for memes. Like, I can name so many Three Houses memes off the top of my head. Danganronpa is my favorite game for memes. I like the Fire Emblem memes. Oh. My ears are, like, doing the whole pressurization thing. But at least let me put on some makeup. I want to look pretty while you fuck me. I don't remember where you get access to them, but there are a lot of Zestiria references in this area. References to the time period of Zestiria, you mean? Language. Did I rewrite that one?
Think you'll have some new stories to tell us about ruins?
I certainly hope so.
Does not read like something I would write. Starting a village in the back of the Beyond Mine.
Holy woman, huh?
Huh.
Terrifying.
Terrifying?
I guess foreshadowing.
Why?
Yeah, that makes sense.
A chaste young shepherd boy wouldn't understand, would he?
Chaste young shepherd boy.
I guess not.
But don't forget, we need to find the Iris Gem.
The last Irish gem. Wow. Oh, this looks like the marshland. This place is this place looks kind of familiar. Hmm.
I'm ready. Starfish.
Pretty much. Can the starfish float? Pretty much.
She just has no. She doesn't care. She's like, everyone's like, oh, is this how this works? She's like, no, yeah, sure. They're on the counter. Eventually here there's an optional quest that unlocks 3-second Mystic. Oh, okay. Do the oh, what am I trying to say? Is there second Mystics for Armatization too? The VA for an MIA. Blood, is that the one? Oh, that's not mine. So basically all the stuff that I learned about while playing the game. Just the one you already have? Okay. That's a little sad.
Shall we begin? These ones are even more adept at
Oh no.
Water attacks than Scylla. You should stand back while I take them on. We'll be counting on you, Edna.
That boulder toss, if you get the full boulder, is really strong. Oh shit. Fuck. That's not nice. This is even less nice. Eat boulder, bitch. Boink, boink. I'll bit the bullet at the last thing. I hope we're using right there. You bit the bullet at the last thing. Oh, what would that be? Genuine curiosity. Did I listen to God Shining Star? No, I haven't yet. I meant most of the other stuff, though, I've heard. Going. Star exhibition a little more than 5 minutes. Okay. I might have to look at it there, then. There's something I'll need later. If I were to go do all those crucibles. Charger to charge it. Is that... Do you not have a charger already? The boulder.
What's that?
The boulder will not accept that he was beaten by a little girl.
Don't overdo it, Rose.
I have a much harder time comboing high numbers with this combat system compared to this area, and I think it's just the combat system type as opposed to the quality of it, because I really do like the armatization. It's actually one of the things I think I have, like, if I had to compliment anything about the game's combat system, like, first, this would be what I would choose. It was an old, kept overheating, getting very hot and plugged in. Yeah, it's not good for electronics. That's probably smart then. Lila Solo Chaos. That sounds horrible. Why would one do that to themselves? Is Lila like an easy character or a difficult character or? Is she like the most difficult character to use? So it's like kind of like a proving yourself type thing. It's like, hey, I am the best at this. And yeah, I mean, fair enough. That is impressive. If you're playing any of the characters solo will be tough because of the type matchups. You only use Saray. I mean, I only use Saray myself, so you had a better shot at knowing than I did. There's the boulder I need. Yeah, someone remind me of that. Have you met her yet? Is she a character? Is she like a last act character or something? I just wanna find where's this last little John at? Up here? Oh, DLC character. Okay, okay. And Jesus, she might as well be. This. Fuck, is this the. I should go there instead. I chose wrong. Yeah, DLC only character. That makes sense. Hey, Rose. I need to keep up the wind step, please, 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 please. Punchy, punchy. Jesus. Let's see, either Rose or me. Oh, so you... Okay, so each Crucible, only one of them can enter. Oh, ooh, okay. So I'd really be bad. That'd be really bad if I had to use someone. Oh, God, okay. Each character... Okay, I did not realize that's how that worked. Interesting. That's kind of cool, though. That's a little test of can you beat this? This is when you go Asteray and choose a Seraph. Oh, okay. I would probably pick Edna for that. Edna's my favorite armatization. I might as well do this. Scrap toss. That shit. Alright. Alright, casters. Alright, how about we do this? Let's cancel all your things. Let's cancel it again. No, no casting. No more casting. I learned how to Crystal Tower. Oh, well. Bro! I'm ready for you now. Yeah, you can't cast now, huh? Yeah, eat rock, huh? How's that feel? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I figured it out now. I have Gigaton Smash yet? Use guard and push forward to break spellcast. I guess not. Or I guess I'm doing that wrong. Not. I guess not. Huh.
Sweets are so good, especially after
How
a
do
battle.
I get up there? Can I even get over there? How the... Yeah, I must not have that equipped yet. Oh, over there. Okay. Down this way. Come on. Whack, whack, whack. Gonna lose my Windstrider. Oh, I could have gotten it back on him. Times here. Yeah, what we'll probably do is we'll probably get this and then wrap up. We probably won't do the part after then. Fine, I'll fight you. That was the wrong button. Nice try. You tried. I laughed. There we go. Scrap toss. I didn't think that was what the scrap toss combo was. Hold on. Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. I don't know if I can stop doing it, but I know what it is.
It's a Cyclops. Emphasis on the Z. Get it?
Not really. Just give us the battle tips, please.
Oh, that was the battle tips. There was nothing else after that. Howling Quaaludes. I saw him jumping backwards. I'm like, that's no way that's good. Cannot convince me. Yeah, he's doing it again. Get him.
What a formidable opponent.
Right, not terrible. This long? Not really. Fights aren't horribly difficult. Hello, Mr. Cyclops. You resist water?
Come to my side! Rock side! Eat this!
Come on, it just gives a lot of stun chance.
Everyone okay?
And fine, I'll fight you. I did not hurt you. No, now I'm being hurt. The rocks are usually all you need. Got the heal off. I'm gonna try to chase in Yakuza Night. If I can't do it, I'll let you Eevee past it. Bet. Okay. We can figure that out during Anime Night tomorrow. Because I'm also gonna do my plan's doing slightly earlier stream, do some Tales of Zestiria, continue working on getting towards the end here. If I'm feeling like great, we'll start pretty early. If I'm feeling all right, I'll start like 5 or 6, and we'll go to like 9. But might do an Assetto Corsa race in Discord while we wait for everyone to show up. So if you're curious what racing looks like for me. Now that's interesting. Why are you're resisting out of that?
Come to my side! Rock side!
Eat rock.
Rampaging giant! Scrap toss! Eat this!
Can I say out? I think it'd be a fun little thing to do. Just make sure everyone has time to get there and
Could this be some
settle
sort
in,
of
and we can
training?
get some of the talking out of the way, and then go into that Anime Night. It'd be great. It'll be a good time. Like always, it'll be a good time. This looks like it's gonna take a while if I keep fighting everything.
Don't overdo it,
So I'll
bro.
fight a lot of it. Tower of Blood.
I need a hand! No escape! Holy water! Heal our wound! Break through!
Make sure I'm stocked up on gin. I need to make sure I get tonic water. And lime juice, not lemon. I've been shown the error of my ways. Lime is just infinitely better than lemon in terms of gin and tonics. I'm surprised. I thought lemon would for sure.
Pretty smooth swordplay there,
I like, you know, it's like it's not something I would really expect. And before I'm asked, no, I will not have 150 proof rum. Unfortunately. Punch. Crap toss. There we go. Monolithic turrets, all right, or all lefts. Nice AoE attack. I should get Coke so I can do rum and Coke too, in case I want to do rum. In the event that, like, you know, I'm body snatched.
We mustn't hold back.
That's probably the only way I actually really rum. Is if it's not actually me. The soda, yes, the soda, of course. That's what I meant. I'm not talking about a different liquid. Liquid.
Incredible knife handling.
Yeah, it might be bedtime. Powder, maybe. It might be bedtime, he says, knowing full well he's gonna go back to grinding Destiny. Luckily, this Destiny event, actually, if you complete it once, it's easier to complete on your other characters, which is amazing. So it actually made me want to make other characters and then grind it out on the other characters.
Looks like we win.
They fucking got me. Just stream the grinding? Oh, God. Who the fuck would want to watch me grind Destiny at 2 in the morning?
Saray. I'm ready.
If the Division's taught me anything, it's to leave my love of looter shooters and MMOs like that off stream. The guy streamed getting level 99 before Kamakita. That is true. But I feel like that's just an experience, you know? Like, that's just like a, oh my god, I need to see that. I'm just doing regular Destiny stuff. All the overseas Giga Chads?
Well, here comes trouble.
Oh boy. Like, overseas Giga Chads? Like who?
It's
self-explanatorily huge.
Self-explanatorily huge.
Were you hoping to explain?
Aww. I was so bad for her. Yeah, I don't want it to hit me. Speaking of Giga Chad, holy fuck. This isn't going to be a hard fight because he doesn't have a lot of health, and I can abuse the range Mikleo has. As long as he doesn't like second form or something like that. Come on. As long as I abuse the range, I say as I get closer and closer to him. Oh, that makes sense. Interesting. I kind of like Zavid more as a character than Dazzle, so I'm kind of liking getting Zavid line. 75 grade. Are we the single KO? That probably fucked my score.
This place is a lot more dangerous than I thought. We need to find him. Quick.
Hey, I found him.
What was that?
Are you that archaeologist?
You just cut through those walking stones!
It's not like
Yeah,
that.
I did that.
It's called a heli.
Stay away from me, you monster!
What's the deal? We came to save you!
It doesn't matter. He gave us the
Iris
plastic.
gem.
True, but Saray isn't just about that.
Hey. Well, at least he's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
But still.
Look, there's the Earth in Zestiria.
Guys, we found
That
all the
researcher
Earth in
dropped it.
Astoria.
Well, looks like we got a souvenir out of it.
Is this really okay?
Of course it's all right.
Boom, how much was left of this game? Genuinely curious. Green Iris gem. Sex. We got the sex gem. Oh boy. Like a lot, a little? $7 hours? Okay. That's what I was thinking. We got the Sexfinity Stone. Sex time. Oh, is this who became Heldath, I wonder? Oh, you grew bone with time. Okay. Or is Heldath killed the general? Looks like Heldath kills the general. From that picture, at least.
And that was the moment that Heldolf,
Oh
the
no,
Lord
that
of
was Heldath.
Calamity, was born.
The final
He
dungeon
was a
takes some
human
time to get there,
being
so just
once.
like Berseria.
Just
Okay.
like us. Unbelievable as it is.
Yes, he may have been a cold military leader, but he had genuine love for his family.
How
We
could
got like
someone
two.
like him
We'll
turn
be
into the
starting
Lord of
Pokemon
Calamity?
Platinum next week then.
Well, he did lose his family.
I don't know. It felt like more than anything that happened to him, the transformation was born of his own resolve.
Could be.
It's probably not anything we can ever truly understand. But I can tell this much. Heldolf finally gave up. He couldn't fight back any longer.
All right. Let's teleport back to the place we need to be. And then... What? What? All right, we're gonna save the game and end it here, boys. Boys and girls. Not as long, but it's more like the trials as opposed to the other. Oh, okay. Okay. That's not horrible, but that'll take some time. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it there. I don't want to walk back. But tomorrow, we will be starting that out. We'll be starting to make forward progress again, which is exciting. Oh, did I just delete another old save? No. Okay. Cool. You almost got it, Clum. If you haven't already, consider joining the Discord. I'm in the band. Check us out there. And if you want to watch any of the old VODs, that's the link to the YouTube. That's the quick and easy one. I'm pretty sure it's mostly just regulars here. But if not, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna raid Malty, and hopefully he'll read my application for the streamer house. I shitpost the whole thing. I was drunk when I wrote it. Stick around, check it out. Thank you all for coming out. I'll be back live again earlier tomorrow than normal. And yeah, that sounds about right. Thank you all so much. Bye now.